Ask Joe and Jeanne.
These are certainly unprecedented times. People have had to quickly adjust to a new work environment with numerous changes, and just getting through the day can be incredibly challenging. Things that we were certain about or that we just did without thinking now seem to take twice as much time and effort. Here's a few situations that might be familiar to you right now, as well as some thoughts and suggestions from your credit union crusaders.
Sounds good. I'll email you when I finish it.
Too bad we couldn't do this over lunch like usual. I miss our lunches together.
Me too.
This whole quarantine is really getting to me, Shelby. I feel so isolated and alone. It's depressing.
It'll be over soon enough. Just keep your chin up.
I hope so. See ya.
I can totally relate to Lexi. I love people. I miss not only having lunch with my coworkers, but also the quick hellos in the hallway, the chances I have to stop by somebody's office, and the visits people make to my office for a quick chat and a piece of candy. Now, nobody stops by the office, and the only person eating from the candy dish is me. It certainly has been a challenge, and I would even say lonely at times. You know what's been a real lifesaver for me? The daily check-ins I do with my team. Just knowing that we have a regular check-in scheduled each day gives me something to look forward to and adds some stability to my day. It also helps me with questions or challenges that come up in my work. If I have a question or I want to brainstorm something, I know that we'll be connecting soon and I can talk about it there. The other thing that helps is the fact that our check-ins are not just about business. We actually start by just seeing how we're doing on a personal level and what's been happening since the day before. I think the longer this quarantine goes on, the more people will need to continue to adjust and make quick changes to the way they do things. This can be really stressful, so consistent and frequent check-ins will become even more important. And hey, if you have a chance, virtual lunches and happy hours can be pretty fun.
What are you doing, Mommy?
I'm just typing an email.
Can I play on your computer?
No, honey, this is my work computer. It's not for games.
When are you gonna be done?
Vivi, really need you to go play elsewhere. I'm trying to work and I can't concentrate when you're asking me a million questions.
The pandemic has changed many things in our lives. Working from home while trying to care for our family members adds another layer of complexity to an already complicated situation. Here are 3 thoughts that might prove helpful. We've all heard this piece of advice before. In an emergency, put your oxygen mask on first. But are you really following this advice now? Would you have more patience, a lighter mood, and more energy if you made sure to do a few things to take care of yourself? You'll be better able to care for others if you're in good shape yourself. Next, our families are more important than our work. Our most important role is maintaining the well-being of our family. But sometimes we might need to set clear expectations and establish priorities so that our family members know when, how, and why they can interrupt our work. Here are a few ideas. Try establishing a traffic meter system with colored signs kids can hold up for you to see. A red light means immediate attention. Basically, somebody's bleeding or it's a 911 call. A yellow light means I need you for something soon, but it's not urgent. A green light means I'm bored, tired, or hungry, and I just want you to pay attention to me. Next, have toys that can only be played with while you're on a call or meeting a deadline. And finally, have a visual schedule with built-in free time to play and make sure you're faithful with this. Maybe 60 minutes of work, then 10 minutes of family time. Set a timer and create some fun around the start and end of family time. Start with a dance party and end with a short story. Right now, we're all doing the best we can, so it's benefit of the doubt time. Apply it liberally to yourself and others as often as needed.
I'm sorry, guys. Can you hear me? Okay, now? Ugh! Hi, I'm having trouble connecting the audio in my meeting. I'm not the most technological person. All of this is so new to me. Can you help?
I totally get Lexi's frustration here. I'm not a techie, and for me, I always have a quick sigh of relief when I'm finally connected to a call and know that everyone can hear me. Remote technology has been a challenge for many employees, especially those who never had to have these skills as part of their job. Everyone's having to learn pretty quickly how to figure out technology. There's a few things that have helped me and that might be helpful to you. 1, keep a tip sheet near your desk with instructions and sign-on information for programs or software that you use frequently. Having this information easily accessible can help to lower stress and allow you to start each call with confidence. 2, Google it. If there's something you don't know, try to look it up and see what you can find before you contact your help desk. There's tons of online tutorials and resources that provide short, easy to understand instructions about all kinds of office-related systems. And 3, remember, we're all a team. Rely on your coworkers to find out what they know about the problem or challenge you're having. Everybody wants to see everybody succeed, and sharing our knowledge is a great way to support and encourage each other.
You're still working? Aren't you supposed to be done by now?
Yeah, I just need to finish a few things.
You really should quit at your normal time. It's not good to work so much.
What else am I gonna do? We're in quarantine. It's not like I have other places to be right now.
I really think this working from home thing is really starting to get to you and weigh you down. Is there someone you can talk to about your frustrations?
I don't know.
Working from home while sheltering in place is different. There's no getting ready in the morning, no commute, no distinct separation between work and home, and our laptop is always accessible. For some of us, it can be easier to work more when we're at home. Let's face it, it can be satisfying to get things done and possibly more comfortable than addressing some challenges like homeschooling or being cooped up too much in the house. For some, focus on getting our work done is something we feel we have control over at a time when we feel like we have little control over our lives and our future. Some of us feel guilt like we're cheating the credit union if we don't put in more than a full day. And some of us struggle without the structure of a workplace and are more easily distracted by interruptions. The key to effectively working from home is to manage our time and energy to achieve our outcomes in a way that works with our natural tendencies. One of the benefits of working from home is that we can integrate our work with the rest of our lives. So try to take advantage of it. Build your schedule around living a full life. If it's more effective for you to wake up early in the morning and begin to work, but maybe take a longer lunch to go for a walk, then do that. If you need to end your day a few hours early to spend more undivided time with your children, do that. And then when they go back to bed, get back to work to finish what needs to be done. At times, it can feel like we're living in a science fiction movie. And together, we're all learning the best ways to handle this unusual scenario. What helps you feel connected? What helps you feel optimistic? What makes you feel at peace? Identify some of these answers and incorporate them into each day. Our current situation will end, but until it does, give yourself the advice you would give to a struggling coworker, family member, or friend. If you have a leadership question, please email us at askjoe@mycuservices.com.
We'd love to help.
Have a leadership concern and need a second opinion? Ask Joe and Jeanne. Send your questions to askjoe@mycuservices.com.